Good morning, morning. How are you guys doing? CEOs, creators, entrepreneurs, high level operators. Good morning to you guys. I'm going to jump into this one quickly. Hopefully, don't go past 20 minutes or right at 20 minutes. Hopefully, you guys having a fantastic day today, April 3rd, 2025. You know, it's tax season, lots that's going on. So, here is another session. Uh, I hope you guys are having a great day or start to your day. That's the biggest part. I get up at about 5 a.m. every morning, do my 20 workout, which is 20 minutes of workout, 20 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of growth. And today I have decided to speak to this. We are coming up on our first week in April, first 5 days of this amazing month within the scope of April. And we got a lot of activities going on. Yesterday was about communicating tax preparers, networking with someone we had met at the Land Rover Gala that we did this weekend, and just following up with that person, ensuring that we are ready for upcoming pop up shop events that we have coming on. So, those are plans. Now, this session is going to deal with plans that you have put into thought, they've transferred into words, and now you have written them out on your plan out on paper. And it's time to execute your strategy, both for your YouTube strategies, for the things that you're doing. Next one will be for your personal life, having things in order, whether spring cleaning, decluttering, as well as your professional life. Myself, administrative officer, going on 27 years, soon to be 28, 2 more years left in the game, and then I make my transition into the things that I want to do, like day trading, consulting, and so much more. Our online e-commerce business, myrootedvines.com, and just working with my wife on better serving the community. So that's what I'm doing. Here's the funniest part. Success on YouTube is diving into the behind the scenes, checking out the things like your YouTube studio, seeing how that is flowing, how you're making connections, networking with other folks, developing your community of sort. I just looked at all my videos that I had, and I'm coming into my fifth month. I'm still in my fourth month, and my hope is to grow over time. Told you guys 5 million that I'm looking forward to developing videos until I am no longer able to, but each and every day to give you guys the confidence, the empowerment to feel like you're making things go. Finished up my first session of workout this morning. I feel like I got a second one in me, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab up on those weights, push-ups, sit-ups, things that get my body rolling, get my body moving in the way in which I want to plan out and have a successful day. I got 24 hours, so to speak, so I may as well put those things into practice. So the break uh, that we want to take a look at is when we start tapping into that planning loop, so to speak. Many of us get stuck in planning, and the best content creators, we move fast. Uh, we like to ensure that we're doing iterations, and then finally, we just like to refine what it is that we're doing, seeing how we can touch and make things good, push forward. But we're moving in a manner in which we've adopted a mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set that is about, the daily 1% rule. Now, instead of waiting for perfection, we take small, meaningful steps daily. And that's in everything that we do. Again, like for me, I like getting up early in the morning, putting out, doing my recording, putting it out. I've yet to start doing the scheduling of my videos and different things like that, because I like to use that 1 hour, uh, golden hour from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. to plan and to formulate what it is that I'm doing. And the most amazing thing about it, your brain, your mind is capable of processing things at a relatively fast pace to help you go forward and to do the things that you want to do. So that's what I've chosen to do. That's how I'm going to look at what it is that I'm doing on my my YouTube channel. CEO369 allows me to view it, allows others to view it, and understand this is the fascinating part about our YouTube journey, our professional journey, our personal journey. That what we can do, we can put things out, but know that we can come back and refine it, make it better, continue to grow. That's sometimes when you look in the movie industry, that's what my mom was in. She would go do her takes. Sometimes they have to do a retake. But when they captured that moment, that director, that producer, everyone hit their lines, they knew, boom, it's done. And they would call it, it's a wrap, so to speak. And they would move on to the next scene or conclude, because that's what they were going for. They knew who their audience was. They knew that people have lives also. So they didn't want to have them in this doldrum of suspense. You see that a lot in segments, or like say Netflix, Prime, and other platforms out there, Hulu, even Tubi, if you can believe that. But they're putting these shows together, and then they go ahead and put them out there. You know, they are looking at their plan that's come from thought to paper, and they're saying, yeah, let's do this, because they believe that they're going to give quality over quantity in everything that they do. So what we can look to do when it's time to, build your execution framework. That's the next important step. So step one, you want to define your actionable goals. For myself, we wrapped up our annual inventory at the workplace. I have moved my property manager onto the new things. We have new inventory coming in as far as our fleet. I'm working with my fleet manager on that. Um, Congress, let's say, had passed the budget. Me and my budget manager, budget officer, we're anticipating that, but we're managing those appropriated funds that we have for our office until that next drop of money comes in for our office. We're executing on that high level to ensure that those things happen when it comes to manpower, um, my HR manager, myself. We're working those. These are my subject matter experts. I'm coming to ensure that we have everything aligned. We have a lot of things within the area that I work in, which is law enforcement, to ensure that we're able to move at that pace. Some people are rising up earlier than I am to handle various operations that they're doing even earlier. I go outside when I take my Rottweiler out, and Zuri will be out there, and we'll see cars that are moving and going, whether it's school buses to get ready to pick up the kids, whether it's, um, people getting ready to go to work. Something is going on. Even though I got up at 5, these people have already moved and they're on the road already. So these are some of the actionable steps that you can take, especially with your YouTube channel. Post one video per week. If you want to do more, solid. But it just puts you in that framework. If you're doing that there, just imagine the other things that you will end up start doing. Help improve your channel, uh, build your content, but also uh, doing the other things that you like to do within your personal and professional. Me, myself, today, this morning, after I finish my next set, I got to get ready, got to go to the VA, get my blood work done, because health is a big part of making sure that as I'm getting ready to next month of May, turn 58. I want to make sure I know my health checkup so I can improve that, refine it, starting doing those things that I'm supposed to, and then set a realistic content schedule. And then simply commit. That's step one, of those. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what are the things you're going to start executing on. Now, step two is the one take rule. Like I said again, my mother was in the movie industry, was part of SAG, the whole thing, Screen Actor Guild, and what they do when they're on set, you know, they a lot of times you're not allowed to overthink because what it does, it kills your momentum. Sometimes with your YouTube content, your first videos won't be perfect, but they will be valuable because, yes, just like a lot of people in the movie industry, when you look over those things that you've done, you begin to see how you can grow, expand, and better that next opportunities. Those three-step success formulas I talked to you guys about. Having better awareness, that allows you to make better choices, which allows you to start getting better results. So imagine that those things were at your feet, always looking at your tools that you have readily available for yourself in in all facets of life, and utilize them, but don't overthink things because strangely enough, when you start overthinking things, guess what happens? You don't do nothing. And then what's the benefit of that? Because then that thought goes away, other things come to mind, you lose your motivation, you lose your ability wanting to strive for better. So the challenge is record and post today. Just no excuses, you know. And then when you have opportunity to look back on it, like I always look back on my videos, see in those areas where you can make improvement, and then boom, get ready for step number three, which is your audience engagement and the growth. You know, one of the things, step three, with audience engagement and growth, first thing you can do, you can respond to every comment, build your community. You can analyze and make adjustments, track your performance weekly. That's what YouTube, what's fascinating about that. If you utilize YouTube Studio, it allows you to track that. It allows you to see the analysis. It gives you kind of like a weekly breakout, that helps you to basically track how you are performing. And then the in step three, the third component would be to collaborate, engage with fellow creators. Tap in, stop in, look at their videos, give responses. That helps them to communicate with you, but not just those that you comment with. um, it helps you to also have people give replies, and that can help you build newer subscribers, people who will look at your page. And that's the magic of what YouTube does. You begin to build your community from the inside of YouTube, and it goes out. So that would be like your personal life. That would be if your spiritual life is always looking within and then pushing that out, which encourages a lot of people to uh, tap into what it is that you're doing, and then likewise you tapping into what they're doing. So it's not just a one-way street; it's both ways. Your lanes get wider, so to speak. You have more people coming to your YouTube channel. A lot of people helping you to grow as a small YouTube content creator. So those are just overall those actionable steps that I would say for you. Because like I say again, I'm trying to keep this one short and sweet, not too long, but C.E.O.s, today is the day. No more waiting. Just pick up your camera like I'm doing. I hit that record button, and then I take action. I had the plan in my head, I put it on paper, what I wanted to talk about, and then boom, I made it happen. And it's just that easy. Next thing you can do, the challenge being in this month of April, drop your video, whether it's your first video or the next, within the next 24 hours. Put that video down, boom, be it done, and say, guess what? Love you guys. You know, I'd like you to go ahead and if you want to tag or if you want to drop a comment below, simply put, at that point, you've done it. So let's build our YouTube community together. Let's build our channel together. Let's network with one another. Let's do the necessary analysis and make adjustments to it is what it is that you're doing. There's a lot going on out in the world. Like I told you, I already got my chart up, looking at what the stock market did. I did my top-down analysis on that side of the house. Wait till 7 o'clock for that to kick in. Go ahead and get session in, get the workout, shit shower, shave, get dressed, and be ready to go into it. Also, give my beautiful wife a kiss when I go upstairs this morning, hit before I hit the showers. And yeah, man, I mean, today is, I think it's Thursday. It's the fastest week has gone by. In the first week of April, a lot of activity going on. Again, keep your mindset straight, keep your heart set right, those emotions, your psychology, keep your health set right, your physicality, take care of yourself, and then your soul set, which is your spirit. That's what my mentor, Robin Sharma, talks about. And it's a great encouragement. It helps me to process things a lot faster, a lot smoother, and be at the ready. So, that being said, guys, I truly appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk to you each and every opportunity and time that I come on to these YouTube streets. I liken it like the Autobahn. I drive fast, I hit it quick, I hit it hard, I let it get put out there into that virtual world of ours, and hopefully making stops at every person that is subscribed to my channel. And think I'm up to about, this will probably be my 141 video, and I'm still on pace with about 138, 37, 38 to 39 subscribers. I do it because I love it. My motto, found three pillar foundation, you guys already know it. I honor myself so I can honor you. I love myself so I can love you guys. And then I respect myself. Therefore, I can give you guys respect. And as my mentor, Robert Sharma, would say, when you own your morning, you will elevate your life. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.